Shaman Dojo, Kickboxing, Kinetic Yoga, Kalari Payatu, Alkemy, Sungazing, distilled water, Shivambu Kalpa urine therapy, gi training, and oh, look at that shadow. Who's that guy? Buddha was sitting under a tree. 33, 42, laws of Mahat. I'm not interested in your currency, but I'm interested in your enlightenment process. And then you're like, hey, Jan, are you my puppet master? Are you like pulling my strings? Actually, no, I'm not interested in that even. But I'm interested in giving you your power back. So I might teach you how to move your body. And I could teach you postures, which are in similarity with the mind process, saluting in an alchemical process which is called your moment or your life. And you keep opening doors and you're like, oh yeah, there's the next one, and like, oh, there's the next one, and like, oh, now it looks like this, and here we are. Isn't that nice? Oh yeah, Buddha was sitting under a tree with an iPhone. Oh no, it's not an iPhone, it's a cell phone. See, and this guy is watching me. I know that because this is an illusion, and I'm one of the free souls who's hacking truth into the matrix grid. I know that. So, because I'm the body of the life force, you might be very careful with what kind of things you put into me and how you approach me. Because if you literally try to do harm to me, you're basically harming the whole freaking thing. Why is that? Because I can never say that another consciousness exists than my own. Still, I'm like, okay, are you trying to guide the whole thing into something? Well, yes and no. But actually, this is the sun bridge, the rainbow bridge to yourself. Like, are you a Nazi? Like, I would probably communicate with sign language, and I would communicate with cymatics and symbols, but my body is not advanced there yet. Still, although I'm doing metaphysical work and spiritual work, and I see that. Also, I don't care if you're black, if you come from the darker realms, if you go through the rainbow, if you become white or enlightened and pure, or if you come from another star system and you are an alien. I would always love you, and I would tell you, that's just my approach of life, and that's how I do it. So in future, I would like to have, I was reading, print or do put the things that you would like to have in sand, or paint them in sand, and other things, keep on dreaming or something like that. Either way, I'm constructing my room basically, which is a square. Would be a ring, although basically a ring looks like this, and then you would know basically that this is the point of creation, from where on everything is basically going in any direction. So would be like a chaos star, and this is the same for me, but also for you. And this is why, you know, I'm just giving you that advice or that knowledge that, hey, you know, everything that you see is just a reflection of you and is a mind process, because you transcend the ego, you know, like, and that's why I just, you know, teach you postures and whatever society I'm in whatever group I'm in, you know, I know that's just my being. This is why, you know, I play this like ahegao character, you know. It's like, oh, you're into porn. Like, I mean, this whole thing is a theater show, and this is a giant porn video. That's what it is. And a lot of really dark monsters try to literally fuck with you, but you can't do that with me, because I have the original prints of how the whole thing works. And even, you know, what I was just saying, I keep up opening new doors, and I'm like, oh, I don't know anything, fuck it. But, you know, I still know the sun is shining, and I could gaze into the sun, I know that. And I can drink my urine, and I'm all good. And I know, I trust in the alchemical process. I keep doing the postures that resonate with me. And so basically the whole thing keeps constructing. You know, that's what see the rays, the G rays, je suis. G suis. You know, that's basically the thing.
Entschuldigung, haben Sie vielleicht einen Vogelschreien gehört?
Ein Vogelschrei?
Im Hausflur. Die schreien ja meist.
Was ist denn das für einer? Welche Farbe? Hat
Schwarz.
Nymphensittich.
Normalerweise schreien die immer so.
Ein Nymphensittich. Das klingt ja schön, habe ich noch nie gehört. Nee, aber.
Normalerweise würde er schreien, ne?
Ist er klein?
Ja, 2 Monate alt.
2 Monate.
Baby.
Ah. Nee, wenn ich den irgendwie sehe, dann schicke ich ihn zu dir. Alles klar. Viel Erfolg. Yeah, you know, keep up freeing souls from the illusion, and basically, you know, it's only about when do I do the next step, because in this jungle, this GG Jumanji games, so many beings are literally trapped into it. And I would love to know that there are other living souls. This is why I'm doing these reality shows, you know. Yeah, so I could, you know, I could teach you the original things, which are fasting, sungazing, any type of, you know, religion is a belief system, which might be good, but it probably originated in yourself, which is your imagination. So this is why everybody is a magician. And you know, shamans keep basically time in themselves, you know, and then they start to shoot it out into wherever it might go. And this is why, you know, direction and perspective is important. You know, and basically the whole thing becomes a mirror game. And although, you know, it's about transcending the ego and downloading information from above, from the spiritual ether grids, which is we might call today the internets. But the real thing was, and this is why I'm telling you about sungazing, about urine drinking and urine therapy. These things connect you to your astral realm, to your astral body, so to the body which is operating in another room that you cannot see. I cannot see it, maybe also. But maybe we connect ourselves to that when we are dreaming. And maybe life is already a dream which coexists with other realities where we are in. And shamans have the capacity to download information from their other realm bodies into this realm, which we call Earth, to transcend the place, which is basically the palace. So basically it's only about transcending your ego, transcending your body. And this is why I'm, you know, talking about these original crazy ideas that I share with you. So I basically construct my own room in the future, where I will teach, traditional kickboxing, but also Kalari, Kinetic Yoga, Shivambu Kalpa, Alkemy, Wizardry, School of Wizards, and although you might think it's dirt, actually it's not, because that's where we pull it into the future. Because if you have a blueprint of how to work with yourself, there's nothing higher than you. We are all on the eye level. You might even be above me. You're like, yo, Jan, what you're talking, that's kindergarten shit. But you know what? I come from the most densest things, and I sit here in the dirt, and I tell you, yo, if this is why I say, I'm the body of the life force. If I ingest more sun, everything becomes more sunny. If I ingest and loop myself, I loop my own consciousness, I become way more intelligent. So see you more again, which means see you tomorrow. But also the more again, the black gene X, the code X. You might like ninja or samurais or Japan or Ahaigaos and Japan society. And you're pulling it all together. Yeah, I do. Because basically if you open another doorway, you go there and you see it, and you go into the next thing, and it never stops. So the question is, where would you like to go? What would I like to have? I would like to have just a room where I can maybe inspire you with just a simple sitting posture. And I would say Sungazing, Shivambu Kalpa, Alkemy, fasting. That might be even it for the beginning. Then we can furthermore go into deeper concepts. I love you. Future G, future je suis, future j'y suis, future Dojo, future Shaman Dojo. Shaman, John Shaman. Shamans unite. Japan. Shoutouts. I love you. Take care, all of you. Best son.